JHudStudio's Vocal King is an easy-to-use vocal processing plugin. The claim on the developer's website is that it will allow vocals to easily sit in a mix with just one plugin. It features serial compressors/limiters and equalizers. In this video, I will try this plugin out on 4 different types of vocals. So let's get started. First of all, a rap vocal. We'll do a before, and then an after, and then an after with level matching.
Okay, Scoda told me let him loose, don't hold nothing back, city. Shit, ain't you supposed to be the man in your city, yeah. You already know, them little boys don't want no part of me.
And after, by the way, if you're wearing headphones, turn the volume down now. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, I'm gonna start it.
Okay, Scoda told me let him loose, don't hold nothing back, city. Shit, ain't you supposed to be the man in your city, yeah. You already know, them little boys don't want no part of me. I bear arms like short sleeves, just trying to win again. I ain't trying to sin again, dawg. I've been in and out the system since penitent. Picked up the pen again, jotted.
Alright, now female vocals. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the level match. Let me do that.
Okay, Scoda told me let. Okay, Scoda told. Okay, Scoda told me let. Okay, Scoda told me let him. Okay, Scoda told me let him loose, don't hold nothing back, city. Shit, ain't you supposed to be the man in your city, yeah. You already. Okay, Scoda told me let him loose, don't hold nothing back, city. Shit, ain't you supposed to be the man in your city.
Okay, so immediately you can hear how much more even the volume levels are with the plugin on. On to the female vocals, which are even more dynamic in volume, as you can see by the waveform display. Again, I'm going to do a before and after, and then an after with level matching. So here's before, and I'll start over here, since it's a little bit more dynamic. Oops.
Forever you reside into this place among the mess alley race. Lie straight to my face, become the hate of my embrace.
If you're wondering what's on the master, just ozone, as usual, during these video reviews. Alright, so here's the plugin on. Again, if you're wearing headphones, I would lower the volume right now.
Forever you reside into this place among the mess alley race. Lie straight to my face, become the hate of my embrace. Forever you reside into this place among the mess alley race. Lie straight to my face, become the hate of my embrace.
And then one last vocal example for now. And that is a male vocal, acoustic folk type sound. I'll start right here, I guess. And I'll start with the plugin on this time, and I'll disable it. I did have to amplify it because the volume was just too low, so that's all that's going on with this plugin. There's no EQ going on. It's just for volume reasons. And here we go.
Ran through the dogs are laughing loud, crazy. Arrows cry, snapping every arrow in his quiver. Oh, be my little light giver. Ran through the dogs are laughing.
Yeah, I gotta level match that. That's gonna be completely unfair. So hold on.
ran through the dogs, ran through the dogs, ran through the dogs, ran through the dogs alive, ran through the dogs alive,
Oh, let me just disable it here then.
ran through the dogs alive, ran through the dogs, ran through the dogs alive and loud, crazy. Ran through the dogs alive and loud, crazy. Arrows cry, snapping every arrow in his quiver. Ran through the dogs alive and loud. Ran through the dogs alive and loud, crazy. Arrows cry, snapping every arrow in his quiver.
Okay, so time to talk about a little bit of background behind this plugin, at least for me. I was on a message board called Gear Sluts, as many of you are familiar with, and JHud, the developer, said that he wanted to make a demonstration video for YouTube. So I emailed him a couple weeks ago about this to let him know that I was interested in reviewing this plugin and demonstrating its use. And that's why you're seeing this plugin on this channel right now, because I asked him if he would be interested in me doing that, and he said absolutely, and he was kind enough to send me a license file. This is not a sponsored video. Like I said, I was interested in doing this because mainly it's a vocal processing plugin that many were saying is equal to or better than way more expensive plugins. This one can be had for $20. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so anyway, here's the cool thing. Since you've been watching the review video, and since you are a Real Home Recording subscriber / viewer, if you want this plugin for half off, Mr. JHud is offering a limited amount of discounted license files. So yeah, you can demo this plugin for yourself on your own material, and if you like the plugin, you'll get a discount. Again, not a sponsored video, just something that Jay was kind enough to do. First of all, a big positive is that it does not require a dongle like iLock. It doesn't require challenge and response, no serial number. Nope. The only problem with that is you do have to wait for JHud to send you a license file because there's no automated process for that right now. So, you know, that's about the only negative thing about buying this plugin as far as licensing and all that is concerned. The GUI is great. It's big. You guys know I like the big GUIs. So it's big. It's well laid out in my opinion. With one exception, I probably would try to put the modes, because I was a little bit confused about this at first, because there is no manual. There's no PDF manual or anything. There's like a little bit of an explanation on the website, but pretty much it's a figure it out yourself type of deal. So these options, which right now they're here, and then here and there, I would prefer that they all be in one spot, but that's a minor issue. The rest of the plugin is laid out just fine, and your three most important knobs are nice and large. That would be the pre's comp, the final comp, and then your makeup gain. By the way, these mode switches are actually audible. They're not very subtle at all. So if you like saturation type of plugins, you might want to check this one out just for that, not necessarily just for the compression, but because of the way it reacts to material. Now, the way that you set this plugin is that you gradually dial up the pre's comp until it starts hitting the red somewhere around 0 to 3 decibels, and then maybe back it off a tiny bit. And then once you set that, you set your final comp knob. Oh, by the way, you also put these switches in a down spot. Then you mess with the final comp. Final comp, a lot of times, you're barely touching it. On this one, I did have to do it, but if you look on my other ones, see, it's like barely high. So, what do I think about it? Well, it's good on some material, bad on other material. It's not the end-all, be-all vocal processor tool, but when it works very well. And I particularly liked it on muddy recorded vocals. By the way, you've been listening to my voiceover that was processed with just this plugin. I did have Ozone on though, but I don't really count that. That's basically just for volume. But this plugin was the only plugin I'm using on my voiceover for this video. Let's see what else. As far as female vocals, I was not a fan of it, but male vocals that were muddy, love this plugin. And that's actually one of the downsides to this plugin. If I had a feature request, it would be that there would be like a presence knob so that I could reduce the sibilance, because this adds a little bit too much presence sometimes. If you properly recorded vocals that already sound clear, I mean, this could definitely be a problem with condenser microphones. All the vocals that you just heard were recorded with a dynamic microphone. As far as volume is concerned, for the female vocal, I did still need, if this were going to be a real mix, to do some pre-effects volume automation. This plugin alone was not good enough to take care of this very dynamic vocal. Two other good things about this plugin: low CPU usage, and I do mean very low. For what this plugin's doing, very low CPU, and zero latency. Okay, now I've been holding off on one last example, and that is this plugin in a mix. So let me load that up and I will be back. Okay, so you guys have heard this song before if you're a fan of Real Home Recording, but this will show you how powerful this plugin is, because it replaced a whole chain of plugins. Alright? Look at that. So all these plugins, and now I'm just using this one. Alright? I actually had to do a video over again, because after I heard this, I was like, yeah, this really works well on the vocals. So I ended up redoing a video that has this song, which that video is coming out this Friday. But anyway, let's listen to it. Let's listen to how this works in a mix.
Times are tender for the phone. You use it up and beg for more. When it runs out, you gnash your teeth. In a world that plays your keys.
Okay, now I'm already listening. I think it could actually use some more bass cut, maybe a little bit more crisp too. Crispy. Let's double check on that soloed.
Times a tender flutter form. You use it up and beg for more. Times a tender flutter form. 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 Times a tender flutter form.
Okay, I might need to up the volume, but we'll see.
Times a tender flutter form. You use it up and beg for more. When it runs out, you gnash your teeth. In a world that plays your keys.
Yeah, I'm gonna up it a tiny bit. So
Times a tender flutter form. Times a tender flutter form. Times a tender flutter form. You use it up and beg for more. When it runs out, you gnash your teeth. In a world that plays your keys. Times a tender flutter form. Times a tender flutter form. Times a tender flutter form. Times a tender flutter. Times are tender for the times are tender for the phone. Times are tender for the phone. Times are tender for the phone. You use it up and beg for more.
Alright, that's close enough. So here's what it's actually doing, comparing it before and after.
Times are tender for the phone.
Wow, that's super muddy.
Times are tender for the phone. Times are tender for the phone.
And after?
Times are tender for the phone.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit too phone sounding, but let's listen to it in the mix again.
Times are tender for the phone. Times are tender for the phone.
It's a little bit telephonic for my taste, so let me up the bass a little bit more again.
Times are tender for the phone.
Okay.
Times are tender for the phone. Times are tender for the phone. You use it up and beg for more. Times are tender for the phone. 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 You use it up and beg for more.
Okay, very cool. So yeah, I think this plugin has value. It's not like the end-all be-all for your vocal processing chain. For a lot of vocals, you're still going to need a de-esser. You're still going to need additional equalizers, but the compression action is quite nice. It has that like LA2A/LA3A type of vibe to it. I don't know what characteristic it is exactly, but you know, it has a nice just sound that, you know, it evens the volumes out, but it doesn't destroy the original character of the vocal, and in fact it helps it. Like I said, I mean, just listen to it again with the mud versus after.
Times are tender for the phone. 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 You use it up and beg for more. You use it up and beg for more.
So yeah, I mean, I know you can get an EQ like that, but more so it's about the compression. And so again, I would demo this for yourself, see if you like it. I do plan on using it in future mixes, but again, demo it, see if you like it. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.